This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Straight. Oh, no, 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 no!
The storm of the season.
Move it, people. Move it, move it, move it.
Brings the coke and the canyon to the brink of closure.
Probably 50 cars.
And forces Jamie's crew
I'll start tugging on you.
to the front lines. Then a loaded trailer
Keep going.
pushes Merv and Jason to the limit.
Well, there's a load of snow down here. I trade this thing in for a snowmobile.
In BC's Cascade Mountains,
Can all semis coming up Shylock stay to the right?
15 inches of snow has fallen since last night.
I was freaking spinning the whole way up.
And another 10 threatens to cripple all highways around Hope.
I really think that winter's gonna be one of the worst ones ever.
On the Coquihalla Highway,
It's coming down good enough.
the unrelenting storm
It could be an interesting day.
has both Gord Boyd
Doesn't matter where I'm going up here. I always seem to be going in reverse.
and Al Quiery on duty at the same time.
Yeah, we got the Green Army on the hill today. Army of two.
Normally, one tow truck up there can handle 15, 20 centimeters of snowfall. But when we have a big storm, it just spirals way out of control.
At 2 p.m.,
Oh, look at this.
a semi loses control in the southbound lane
CBSE got caught up.
and pins a traffic enforcement unit into a no post.
Got a bunch of four-wheelers jamming up here.
Can you go through the hole in the road and back down?
Al's tied up, so this one's Gord's.
Okay, I'll do the best I can.
To get to the crash,
Joe truck's back down the hill.
Gord must reverse through heavy traffic.
I swear I got more miles on this hill backwards than half of these guys do forwards. Talk about threading the needle.
Stay in the fast lane there, Gordon.
Oh, I can't move anywhere. And the problem really is all the cars. Most of them are a little more than sheep.
To get the flock moving, Al's out of his truck directing traffic
Okay, buddy.
and clearing a path for Gord.
Don't be afraid to use that horn.
Gord plows through traffic, and Al does whatever it takes to get back to his truck.
Sometimes it's easier just to jump through the snow and do a backflip and a triple twist and keep going.
Come on, let's go. Move it, people, move it, move it, move it, move it.
After 10 frustrating minutes,
Yeah, we got chaos. Let's have an assessment.
Gord finally reaches the pinned vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all over but the crying at that point in time. Okay. I'm just gonna pull a trailer sideways.
We're completely shut down here. They're doing a recovery.
Let's just see what happens here. My job is to solve problems. And to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
The enforcement vehicle and the semi are free.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Take it up, come on, go, go. Just run a line out, grab a hold of the back of the trailer, suck them in. Okay, you're done. Next.
Supposed to be a pretty widespread storm.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
Just turned my radio on. How does Highway 1 look?
By 4 p.m., the storm has blanketed such a wide area,
I haven't seen snowfall like this in a long time.
it's hit the lower elevation canyon route.
Oh, it's rude, driver. You must have just park it till morning.
Threatening to shut down Highway 1.
It's very rare for the canyon to get this much snow. It's going to be rough on everybody.
I got somebody either spun out or there's an accident.
The semi that slid off the road
I don't think my flagger crew can get to me. Should I just yard it out?
has brought Chris Mervin to the rescue.
Highway 1, it definitely does get ugly, but this ugly, not that often for sure.
Merv
You guys ready?
is the top operator at Jamie's brother's company, Aggressive Towing.
Picture perfect.
This is one of the worst places to get stuck, with no room to slow down, no room to stop, and nowhere else to go.
Just down the road,
Oh, she's slick, eh?
Colin McLean has made it up the canyon highway.
The Coquihalla is a nightmare. Now the canyon's getting a pounding as well. It's probably one of the worst days that a lot of guys up here have seen in a long time.
Colin's heavy wrecker is in for repairs, so he's helping where he can in Jamie's smallest tow truck.
Well, I started in a one-ton, right? Well, it's still a tow truck, right? Even though it's only got one line on it. Man.
Around the next bend, Colin spots Merv.
We're gonna spin around.
It was quite the scene, because usually you see him hanging out in a 50-ton wrecker. And here comes Colin in this poor little 1-ton.
I've been looking forward to doing a wreck with Colin for 3 years, but unfortunately he came a little short-handed.
Me and Merv, we both work for Davis. He works for Jason, I work for Jamie.
Need any help, or what are you gonna got this by yourself?
But on this bad stretch of road,
Super dangerous spot for us to be working.
Merv will take the unexpected help.
If you're a tow truck driver and you're on scene with another tow truck driver, it doesn't matter what company or who it's for, you basically kind of help them out.
I bet you one of them would hurt.
We should come back in the spring and reassess this situation.
Yeah, we should, actually.
Yeah. We'll just leave it here, boys.
I'm Merv Swamper for this wreck.
Let's hook it up.
The red one to the front, are you?
Yeah, please, right on the front.
You want to get it out, and you want to get it out fast.
The rig slid off the road. Now its back wheels are in the air.
I'll just slide right in, shouldn't it? I do have shackles if you need one. Okay, you want to jump in? Good?
Yeah, we're good now.
Here we go.
Merv starts to winch.
That's sketchy, isn't it?
But the back end refuses to touch down.
Hey, Colin, let's change this line to back there. For a second there, it looked like she wanted to keep on going in. Well, I got 2 chains. We'll get one on his trailer. I'll just pull him forward a little bit and then see if he can fire up and get out of here.
Give it some gas.
Good?
Yeah, we're good now. Okay, watch yourself.
Okay, brake.
We did the right thing at the right time.
On their first recovery together, Merv and Colin make a good team.
Colin, he's a good guy. Phenomenal operator.
Getting out of here.
And the driver is on his way.
We're done.
Merv's a lot of fun to work with. He can call me at any time to come give him a hand, and I'll be there.
She's pretty slick up here. It's not gonna be a fun night, I don't think.
On the Coke,
Jeez, I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable.
conditions are only getting worse.
The storm's really wreaking havoc on everything around here. We're getting reports of accidents on Highway 1, Highway 5, and to the west of us.
That's a lot of snow. It drops real quick.
Cars trying to climb the mountain are barely moving.
There's one hell of a line of traffic from the bottom of the hill to the top.
By sundown,
It hit hard and hit heavy.
the Coke is a parking lot.
We got stuck and still tried to make it up. Not even close. We're just hoping that they keep clearing people out of the front and eventually we get our turn before we run out of gas to idle.
We get these cars moving and we can all get going.
Truckers leave their cabs to help motorists.
We're gonna push you.
We're trying to get the cars moving because the big trucks can't get by. It's just a lot of snow, and that's what screwed everything up. Everything's just messed up. It's crazy.
Everybody's working together to get everybody moving, and that's what you gotta do.
Highway 1 is plugged up. Deep snow up there.
Down in the canyon,
Tow trucks are heading up there now.
Jamie responds to a call.
Right now, the big goal is to get one running.
An incident that could choke off the main alternative to the Coke.
This is the only way right now to get into the north. This is the canyon. You have to go this way.
A lot of people call Highway 1 the original Highway Thru Hell.
As Jamie crawls his way up the canyon,
Plug solid. Everything's just parked.
the chaos on the Coke demands his full attention.
I have 50 semis here all lined up, spun out, and probably 50 cars.
When things are really going nuts on all the highways, the radio is one of your best friends.
I know Al and Gord are on the top end of the Coke, but that's not the problem right now. It's below. It's where the issues are.
We have equipment and manpower on Highway 1, and the Coke goes crazy.
It is unreal.
We got to figure out how to help out there.
No one's moving. The Coke looks like a mess, eh? Yeah, I know something big's gonna happen here. I can see it coming.
The biggest storm of winter has brought the Coke to a crawl.
And when this kind of chaos is going on,
Trucks across the road in both directions.
you're listening to the radios. It becomes very intense.
But tonight, Jamie isn't on Highway 5.
I have 50 cars all lined up.
He's been dispatched to a call in the canyon.
You get anybody through. I have my hands full up here on Highway 1. I'm gonna have to find somebody else to send up the Coke.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Oh, you could be better.
He needs you up at Porsche. Just head up there and see if you can get through, okay?
Thanks.
With Highways 1 and 5 on the brink of closure, Jamie launches John Rogers into the battle up the Coke.
You know, this is a major trucking route to the interior from the coast, so road closures are not an option out here.
By 10 p.m., the Coke is a disaster. Even truckers who prepared for this fight can't make it up the mountain.
Found another set of chains. We're going to try to spin those on and see if that helps so we can try to get them up this hill.
With With the help of other drivers, a loaded semi claws its way out of the deep snow.
Awesome, this guy's making it.
Only to bog down 100 feet up the road.
That's the second time he's spun out.
You can't turn anymore, your mirror's gonna hit. Now we're blocked here.
By 10:30 p.m., the unrelenting storm
All traffic is blocked.
has officially shut down the Coke.
I have never been stuck in 38 years of doing this.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola.
Now, in the only wrecker that could open the road,
Damn it.
John is trapped behind a long line of traffic.
Anybody at the lead here, the backup can tell me what's going on? It's John from Jamie Davis.
There's nothing but traffic. Trucks parked all over the place.
Now I'm stuck here.
If I can't get up, I can't clear this highway.
On Highway 1, Jamie finally reaches the job in the canyon.
This trailer's hauling dangerous goods. If you're a recovery guy, a tanker, it ups the stakes.
The tanker is carrying 9,000 gallons of corrosive chemicals.
Just gonna pull him sideways here.
My first thoughts are, got a high center of gravity. Can this thing flip over?
Ready? Hard left. Crank it left. Yeah. Just put your brakes on for a minute.
What I really want to do is just get this truck up on the road as fast as we can.
Jamie switches to the wrecker's remote control to help guide the truck's driver out of trouble.
Go another 10 feet or so. Just gonna find its happy spot. Okay, okay. I'll start tugging on you and we'll go.
We've got the tanker winched out now. We're on a hill here, so we've got to pull them all the way to the top.
Pulling in.
We're lucky that he had no leaks. And he's on his way.
On the Coke,
I gotta get up here and assess the situation.
John is having less luck.
Whoa. These guys I almost touched. He's not going anywhere.
Now stuck in traffic, John can't use his wrecker to clear the pair of spinouts.
There's no way I'm getting through this blockage.
The acquiring wreckers are 20 minutes up the hill and may be able to help.
So I'm gonna give Gord from Acquiring a call and see if he can come down and give us a hand.
Hello.
Hey Gord, John from Jamie Davis here. We're down here at Shylock with one that's spun out and I can't get past anybody to get to him.
Okay, well, you'll have to wait, because I'm on the hill right now, and Al's over
Over at Falls Lake, and we have to have one of us on the hill at all times. I suggest you figure something out.
because I can't leave this hill.
I'm out of options at this moment. So right now we're on our own.
All right, let's see if I can get these guys going.
John's only option, get one of the drivers to back down so his wrecker can get to the front.
These guys are side by side. This could cause a potential problem, trying to get one to move when they're so close together.
I'm gonna get you to back up. Okay, but you're gonna have to turn a little bit like your tire that way a bit, because he's close to you. Otherwise, you're gonna hit him, and we don't want that.
The rigs are inches apart.
If one truck slides into the other one, now you've got an accident.
That's right, yeah. Back up. Back up. Slowly. Bit more, a little bit. Stop. Turn straight. Yeah. Okay, back up straight. Whoa, no, 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 no!
Coca-Cola, go block.
20 hours into the worst snowstorm of the season.
Anybody tell me what's going on?
A pair of spun-out semis, inches apart, have the Coca-Cola closed.
It's been quite the night. Semi's fully loaded, fully chained, and diff locks on, and they still can't get forward, so that's bad. Back up.
John is trying to get one of the rakes to reverse.
Turn!
To make room for his record to get through.
These two trucks are so close together.
Stop, turn straight. Yeah.
Tension level's pretty high.
Okay, back up, straight. Whoa, no. Turn the other way. Yeah, other way.
The truck whispering
Okay, just hold there.
pays off. John has room to move in front and can finally clear the first of the two semis that nearly touched.
Put it in drive and just walk with me. Okay? We'll get him out of here. Move on.
As John handles the first semi, Al Quiring shows up to snag the second truck.
Hop in your truck. Let's go.
Everybody's a team. Just do what you can and get the job done.
After a tough night,
Highway 5 is open.
the battle for the Coke is won.
Everybody came together, they fought it, and made it happen.
It's all good.
The next morning, highway maintenance crews clean up.
You don't know when it's going to come, how much you're going to get. Just put all your iron out, try and keep the road open.
BSA does a wonderful job keeping the road so clean. Ah, you betcha. It's gorgeous up there.
Down the mountain, near the town of Hope,
Accident right on the corner. Looks like it was AC.
Jamie's been called to a job.
We're headed southbound Highway 5 right now for a rolled over pickup truck.
Another vehicle that left the road during yesterday's storm.
It's really bad right here in the corner because the road's sliding to the left.
It's a Toyota Tundra pickup that's rolled over.
Here's a hot bag here.
Driving home from a tournament, a father and son
I'll grab his hockey gear.
landed upside down and walked away.
It hit me close to home. Here's a family, and they have a crash and roll over. That father could have lost his son just that quickly. And I thought to myself, imagine if it was my family.
10 minutes later, Colin's coming from another job.
You want a hand?
When he rolls up on the boss.
That's one thing I definitely like about working with Jamie. He's right out there in the trenches with us.
Jamie and Colin team up
Maybe in the frame.
to recover the family's truck.
Okay, try it there.
Atta boy. Keep going. Jason, Jimmy.
It's nice to just do an easy recovery, quick little pull, and we're on our way.
So we're good to go then.
But the biggest casualty of last night's storm still awaits in a ditch outside Hope.
We won the battle, but we haven't won the war.
Later, right over, eh?
And it isn't over yet.
Everybody's slowing down. I don't know if it was an accident. Usually on that curve, trucks wipe out the other side.
15 miles west of Hope.
Wow.
A sign of last night's storm lies in a deep ditch off Highway 1.
In a lot of cases, a tractor trailer will end up staying in the ditch overnight until the weather gets better.
But this job
We are headed Highway 1 westbound, west of Hurling Island.
Isn't going to Jamie.
In this case, the owner requested my brother Jason, and he ends up getting this job.
We're gonna take our big wreckers and we're gonna go try to flip it over without creating more damage or any damage.
Jason Davis owns Aggressive Towing and operates its flagship wrecker, a 70-ton rotator. Its revolving boom can lift and rotate like a mobile crane.
They're kind of a piece that gives you a little bit of an edge.
There we are.
A second wrecker, driven by Merv, is already on scene.
Today is Merv's birthday. You know what Merv's doing on his birthday? Rolling over semis. Jason and I have done multiple wrecks together over many years. We generally know exactly what we want to do and how each of us are going to get it done. Not even a buildup, though.
Yeah, I know, he basically fell straight over it.
Yeah, pretty much.
The tractor's in good shape.
You look at the truck even. No windows are busted, nothing.
But the trailer is loaded with problems.
Kink in the side already.
This means that the wall, you know, the load shifted and it's moved and it's getting a little bit of a compression on it, right?
When the semi lost the road, 32,000 pounds of cargo landed on the trailer's wall.
You see it's filling up in the roof, right?
Our goal would be just to get it up and get it out and get it moving as quick as we can.
How much was the trailer gonna take?
That's the pressure you have, is to make sure that you don't compromise it.
To avoid further damage to the trailer, Jason could offload the cargo. But the Aggressive team,
Because if you went right off the side and straight up,
would rather recover the semi and its 16-ton load in one shot.
we got a couple options we can go with. We have 8-inch straps that we support the side of the trailer and we try to roll it back on its wheels with those. We also have airbags on scene.
Right there.
Airbags are used to help right loaded trailers, so the cargo won't blow out the sidewall.
Putting the airbags in, you're supporting the whole wall evenly. That's the cleaner way to do it.
But using airbags comes with a price.
If they use a rotator and you're just putting straps and stuff on it, you're going to be a little quicker.
Much, much slower, more tedious process.
These about 64,000 pounds total weight, truck and trailer.
Their decision could make or break this job.
We are playing with a fully loaded tractor trailer on its side, all the whole load laying on a wall. We have a big chance of failure here.
In Hope, Jamie pulls into his yard when a family shows up.
The father and son that flipped their Tundra, they're gonna pick up their hockey gear and some personal items.
Hey, guys. Hey. I heard you bumped your head.
Yeah.
Where?
Right about here.
Right here?
Right up here and down.
And then I got my
A little bit of a bang, hey?
yeah, when I got the seatbelt off, it just...
Wow.
You know, very close similarities in families, really. Their son plays hockey, our son's played hockey.
So you must have fallen from there up to there, right?
They rolled their Tundra and walked away.
So the best thing is you guys are all safe, right? Dad's safe.
It was kind of like,
Very serious.
it's kind of a good day.
We're all good.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
This job, it can take you from the lowest of lows to the highest of highs.
It looks like they're gonna get ready to recover it.
By late afternoon,
Yeah, you need the granny lane to go by there.
traffic control is on site west of Hope.
The lane's closed, so they can go ahead and they can start their job.
For the challenging recovery,
Trying to get underneath the front corner of the trailer so my strap comes up and over nice.
Jason and Merv have made their decision.
Okay, yeah, pass that to him. To get us off the highway the fastest, we are going to attempt to use straps to right the truck and trailer.
Even with 32,000 pounds of cargo pressing against one wall, they'll try to recover the fully loaded semi without using airbags. 2 high lines from the rotator and 3 low lines from both wreckers will work together to roll the heavy rig.
No, we're going to see what it acts like when we roll it.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, you load it up. More in the front, yeah. Go ahead, keep it going. Okay, not so much on that back.
A sec, hold on.
The straps
It's ripping that strap.
are no match for the 64,000-pound load.
Once you start hearing the popping and pinging, you got to figure out a new plan or come up with something quick.
See where it's running there?
Oh, okay.
See how it's doing in the corner already?
We did our first pick, and that it put a little kink in the top of the roof line a little bit.
What are you thinking?
Bowed right out. But is not happy.
We don't want to continue with that line of trying to lift it.
Going to airbag.
But using the inflatable airbags
They're doing the airbags.
will add hours to the job.
Our plan A isn't working out like we wanted it to, so safest bet, switch to airbags right now before we do any more damage.
I want one here, 2 or 3 feet apart.
Does anybody know what's going on here? We're recovering a truck flipped over on the side.
Time is always of the essence on the side of a highway. You want to be as quick as you can.
Merv's birthday. And instead of getting balloons for my birthday, I got a lovely set of airbags to play with.
Putting the airbags in takes a little bit more time. It's just the way it is.
Okay, fire up that compressor.
Fire in the hole.
But the air compressor
Choke has to stay on.
won't start.
Just leave the choke on for now, or?
How was the choke on?
Hang on, hang on.
The compressor not firing is the last thing we need.
I just turned my radio up. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on.
Hang on, hang on.
On Highway 1,
Our little air compressor here is not happy.
a stalled compressor has brought Jason and Merv's recovery to a halt.
If we don't get this thing started, we got no way to operate our airbags.
It's very frustrating to get on scene and have something not work like that.
But Merv
Okay, back up.
isn't giving up.
You just go back to basic mechanics. We got a chunk of crud blocking one of our jets. On the weekends, you go snowmobiling.
Yeah, I need something small to poke it with.
Snowmobiling, you get a little bit of an idea of how a small engine operates.
Oh, I know. I got a toothpick. Beauty, buddy. Okay, back down. Open the gas.
That's the sound of success.
All right, mechanic Merv.
Birthday boy got the compressor running.
Now Jason and Merv
We got her figured out a little bit here, buddy.
can use their airbags to lift the trailer weighed down by 32,000 pounds of cargo.
That's pushing that wall up.
You get it to a certain point, and the airbags will no longer push the truck and trailer up to right it the rest of the way completely.
As the airbags reach capacity, the wreckers must take over to get the rig safely onto its wheels.
We'll get these all maxed out. And yeah, we'll just...
Try to air up that one and this one, right?
Straps rigged to the rotator begin to bear the full weight of the trailer.
Hold it. Hold it.
With straps, you're only supporting so much of the sidewall.
I think we should try putting a block or something in there for your strap.
On an angle, yeah. More like that, yeah.
You could break the trailer open just from the weight on the wall alone.
I am a little bit nervous pulling on my boom because once we do it, we're committed.
You're at a point where we could be pulling ourselves to failure.
Do you want to go?
Yeah. Kevin, your front line.
Okay, load up the front then.
Touchdown, boys.
When a fully loaded truck and trailer lands back on its wheels, it is just the best feeling.
Just like that, eh?
Wow.
Yeah.
But the fully loaded tractor trailer will be a fight up to the road.
Not out of the woods by a long stretch.
Try to get her going.
We got a little bit more to argue with here, and then we'll be on our way. Hopefully.
2 hook, 1/2-inch chain right in the 5th wheel pockets. Use your low line. Suck that trailer over.
Right on the trailer, Jay?
Right in the front of the trailer, yep.
They re-rig so the rotator can lift and pivot the trailer, while Merv winches the cab forward.
Merv's gonna hook to the front of this truck, and he's gonna start dragging it out of the ditch. And then my rotator will rotate with us as we go out.
Can we pull?
Yep. Get going. Yay!
Yeah, we got it.
What we're doing now is we're putting 2 V-straps about 4 or 8 feet apart, and then it'll support the wall of the trailer.
It's a pulling point. Shortens up our strap and gives us 2 points on the side of the trailer versus 1 like we were using.
The re-rig will double the area the straps cover to contain the bulging trailer for the final pull up the bank.
You good?
If you don't have that strap on the trailer, then it would just want to go back in to the ditch and flip back over.
Pete, let's see what we can do. Yay!
Keep pulling.
Jason has extended his boom close to the end of its reach.
Hey, easy, big fella.
But that reduces the weight the rotator can handle.
You want me to keep winching in?
Yeah, if you're good, yeah.
Our trucks are only designed to do so much before you start working against yourself.
Boom's up all the way.
Not coming. Worst case scenario, you're gonna reach your limit and get yourself in danger real fast.
Hey, they're slipping down.
We've got everything balancing up here right now. If that strap lets go, we could lose the whole thing. We're right on the edge of it going really good or really, really bad. Stop!
Boom's up all the way.
Not coming.
A 70-ton rotator near its maximum reach.
Hey, they're slipping down.
We got everything balancing. We got a ton of weight on right now.
Is trying to bring a fully loaded semi up to the road.
Stop! Jason is supporting the entire load of the trailer on his rotator.
She's dragged over on me.
If we didn't stop and regroup and think about things, we could have had a catastrophe. What if you boom in instead of cable out, boom in?
And bring it down?
And it'll come down slowly, yeah.
Jason has no choice but to retract his boom to safely handle the load.
I couldn't keep rotating it and taking the weight.
You good?
So I had to start releasing pressure.
A little bit of a dance right now. Trying to finesse it out without losing the whole thing.
To finish the job, Jason and Merv must work their wreckers in perfect sync.
Okay, pulling forward.
To winch all that weight back onto the highway.
Bring it back out of the shallow ditch that it's sitting in. We're coming out of the ditch, buddy. All the way up.
Oh, we're good.
When those wheels touch ground, that's when, the stress kind of comes off you.
I think we got her out, bud.
You kind of have a sigh of relief, like, okay, we're done.
We're on the winning side of the team now.
We got her.
We're good. We won. 35th birthday, and we put a loaded truck and trailer back on its wheels and got it back on the highway. We'll get this truck to the yard. That's a good feeling.
Going home to eat my cake.
Even on his day off,
I'm gonna go play on the mountain today.
Merv's back on the coke.
Getting a day off sometimes nice. A little less stressful. You don't gotta worry about getting a call or having to go clean up a wreck or anything.
Today, Merv's giving himself a belated birthday present.
Finally here. We rarely get a day off, so we're gonna go up the mountain here and release a little bit of tensions, I guess, from working so much. Today I just get to cut loose and have some fun and play in the snow. We got the Coquihalla Highway just off in the distance there. On this side of things, we got playground. Over that side of things, hard, grueling work. We're usually pulling trucks up hills and pulling them out of ditches. And we're over here playing in the snow and the powder. All right, buddy. Let's go kill some powder. It's just serene up there. There's no hustle, there's no bustle. No trucks hitting the ditch, there's nothing up there. It's you and the mountain, that's it.
The coke can be the worst place in a snowstorm. But when the weather's nice, there's no better place to be.
That is wild. Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a nasty wreck
Following you.
becomes a high-angle test
Python will hold straight up.
for Jamie's newest weapon.
Hold it.
Then
Watch it. Getting tight.
a tug-of-war
Hold it, Dylan.
for Ken and Dylan. And
What the?
a tough break for Kerry,
I got it covered.
working Dad's wrecker.
Who's been using my truck?